Most people think achieving massive goals is about working harder, pushing longer, and forcing discipline. But neuroscience tells a different story. The brain's reward and motivation systems can be trained to perceive challenges as opportunities, not obstacles. When you set a goal correctly, anchored to your dopamine system, supported by visual cues, and aligned with small daily wins, you literally rewire your brain to stay focused, resilient, and energized. This is not about luck or talent. It's about leveraging the science of neuroplasticity to transform intention into consistent action and action into extraordinary results. The brain thrives on clarity and structured vision, with the prefrontal cortex acting as the command center for setting and pursuing massive goals. When objectives are clearly defined, dopamine pathways activate, creating a sense of anticipation and motivation even before reaching the outcome. Each small milestone triggers additional dopamine release, reinforcing momentum and building positive feedback loops. The basal ganglia contribute by forming habits around consistent action, while the amygdala can generate fear or self-doubt, which is reduced through focused mental rehearsal and preparation. Visualization techniques strengthen neural circuits associated with persistence and resilience, allowing the brain to operate with greater efficiency. Massive goals push the limits of neuroplasticity, compelling the brain to learn faster, adapt to challenges, and maintain high performance. Massive goals require breaking them into structured, measurable steps that the brain can process as achievable targets. The prefrontal cortex thrives on precision and tangible checkpoints, which prevent overwhelm and improve focus. Dopamine is released each time progress is recognized, reinforcing the habit of consistent action and signaling the brain that success is within reach. Mental rehearsal activates the same neural pathways as physical execution, priming the body and mind for optimal performance. Visualization strengthens the brain's reward circuits by associating effort with positive emotional states, while tracking small wins ensures sustained engagement. When massive goals are presented as a series of clear, realistic milestones, the brain develops momentum, rewires itself to handle greater challenges, and continuously adapts to expand capability. The brain interprets massive goals as threats or opportunities depending on how they are framed, with the amygdala influencing fear responses and the prefrontal cortex guiding rational action. Emotional regulation becomes essential for sustaining progress, as unmanaged stress can lead to procrastination or self-sabotage. Breathing techniques, mindfulness practices, and intentional visualization calm neural activity in stress-related regions, creating a state of focused alertness. The brain also benefits from positive reinforcement, where small rewards after completing sub-goals increase dopamine flow and strengthen motivation. Consistency builds neuroplasticity, allowing new pathways to support disciplined behavior. By training the nervous system to stay calm under pressure, individuals can maintain momentum, make better decisions, and view massive goals as achievable rather than overwhelming challenges. Neuroplasticity ensures that with consistent action and repetition, the brain reshapes itself to align with the demands of massive goals. Each step taken forms and strengthens neural pathways, making behaviors increasingly automatic over time. The basal ganglia play a crucial role in habit formation, embedding routines that eliminate decision fatigue and conserve mental energy. Visualization accelerates this process by rehearsing future achievements, engaging both the prefrontal cortex and motor cortex to simulate success. Dopamine-driven feedback loops encourage progress by linking effort with emotional satisfaction. Over time, sustained effort rewires cognitive systems to handle greater complexity and pressure, creating an adaptive framework for achieving higher levels of performance. The brain thrives on challenge, evolving as goals increase in scale and ambition. Massive goals require a deliberate balance of mental clarity and physiological readiness, as the brain and body function as an integrated performance system. Sleep, nutrition, and hydration directly impact neural efficiency, affecting focus, memory, and decision-making. The vagus nerve regulates stress responses, ensuring calmness and emotional control, while dopamine and serotonin levels dictate motivation and mood stability. Intentional visualization activates the brain's reward pathways, reinforcing confidence in long-term success. Physical movement and strategic rest periods enhance neuroplasticity, keeping the brain primed for learning and adaptation. When supported by strong physical foundations, mental strategies like habit stacking, reflection, and progress tracking become far more effective, transforming massive goals from abstract concepts into actionable roadmaps for sustainable achievement and personal growth. Sustaining momentum toward massive goals depends on consistent reinforcement of purpose and alignment with intrinsic motivation. The prefrontal cortex relies on clearly defined objectives and emotionally charged reasons to maintain long-term focus, while dopamine release during progress keeps engagement levels high. Reflection and journaling activate neural circuits associated with self-awareness, helping track growth and identify adjustments. Celebrating small wins creates a cycle of reward, embedding a sense of accomplishment into the brain's memory systems. Visualization of the end result strengthens emotional connection to the goal, ensuring resilience during setbacks. Neuroplasticity continues to develop as habits solidify and new challenges arise, building mental toughness. With a strong feedback system of rewards, reflection, and purpose, the brain learns to sustain high performance,